it. Alright, so here we go. Let's let us enjoy this craziness. This record was set only like a week ago or something like that. So right away, you see those suicide bullets going crazy at the very freaking beginning. I don't even know how you dodged that at the beginning. Alright, so sign of a really pro player is being able to get to the 10,000 point medals before the trains there. He managed to do that. Oh, he was invincible, that's what it was. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I wasn't sure though. Yeah, no, I can't even do that consistently. Takes a bit of practice to get that down. I haven't practiced it a whole lot yet, but you see the section kind of pretty busy out there. Uses the empty lard to get some extra lard there from the side turret. Always a good decision. Look at his score here, 44440. Nice. Even so, the mid boss is like exploding into extra suicide bullets there. These guys have suicide bullets. That's pretty crazy. Eventually one day I might get into this mode, but it's very resource management heavy because due to the suicide bullets, you're forced to use bombs a lot more strategically in this mode. And on top of that, you need to like suicide to get those bombs back in a lot of cases. And the key to that is going to be getting to max of 5 lives, and then constantly suiciding at the right before the next section to get your bombs back. But this replay gets about 3 more extra lives than the previous world record, so he does a bit better scoring, and because of that, he probably is able to like go a little bit more comfortably through the stages. One would imagine. So there, he doesn't bother destroying all the other parts. Just goes for the kill there. Probably just because it just gets too weird, crazy, or maybe he doesn't want to waste time doing the first boss milking. You still get a decent amount of points for that anyway. It looked like a pretty decent cancel, anywho. Even though there wasn't actually many bullets on screen. Yeah, 17 mil after stage 1 is definitely decent. Nice. Man, those suicide bullets. The suicide bullets kind of hunt you down so that you're forced to kind of be dodging in one direction. Look at that! Like there's no way you could come back into that cloud, into those return or suicide bullets. You can call them suicide bullets. You can call them return bullets. It doesn't really matter, but I think return bullets maybe might make a bit more sense. But they are, I mean, it's whatever. Oh, I need to change my stream title too to reflect it. I'm watching a world record run. Or revenge bullets is another another way to, yeah, another thing you can call them, yeah. Ooh. So here you got the revenge bullets when the blimps kind of touch the ground. They're kind of like scattered all throughout the game. Some enemies seem to not have them, like these ones right here. Those kind of like drones, I guess. Wait, do they have them? Can't tell. These little popcorn ships clearly have them. Look at how many bullets that is, so he bombs. Looks like he didn't really have him out there while trying to get all those points. Ooh! Scary dodging there. So it doesn't bother actually using lard on those targets. He's gonna save it. Save it for that, and then save lard for these two cannons here. And the middle part, I guess. Well, you can't get, I don't know if you can't get both now, so I guess he just bombs. Now he can. Ooh. Oh, that was kind of weird. Some of the bullets got, some of them bullets flew away, but the others didn't. Ooh, man, double death. I think that was an accident. It seemed like he actually had two accidental deaths so far. I'm not sure about the first. I'm not sure about one of those other deaths he had. Hard to say. You can usually tell when they're doing intentional deaths, though. Sometimes the dying is okay, you know, because it'll be like close enough to the point where you need the bombs or something like that. So here, it's always good to lard these kind of pink helicopters. They give a lot of medals. Oh man. Those helicopters with the spear bullets, probably the toughest enemy to deal with in the whole game. And also consistently appears. Got trapped by the bullets there, bombs out. Now he only has a partial bomb. Now he has a full bomb, uses it. Got trapped. Looks like he kind of got trapped once again. He has a partial bomb here. He uses it, escapes the bullet barrage. Uses another partial bomb and another. Alright, the dreaded stage 2 mid-boss. Not really too threatening on the first loop. If you kill this boss with the empty large shot, you get a 1-up item. It's the only 1-up item in the game. On the loop, if you need to kill this boss with the large shot to get the 1-up. So he kills it with the empty lard. So he's going to grab a 1-up item. There it is. Actually lets it pop out so you can see it. Usually when I grab it, I just stand over the boss and you can't actually see the 1-up item, the 1-up sprite. But he actually lets it pop out there. It's very nice of him to show that off. You don't get to see it too often. Well, you only get to see it once per loop if you even let it pop up. And here comes the business. A lot of revenge bullets happening here from the popcorn enemies. But So he's got to be careful about when to stop shooting so that he can make himself a hole to return back, but it seems like in Manpuku mode that's really not an option most of the time because, especially because Momo has that regular wide shot, which is going to be killing stuff in general from the sides. Nice. Partial bomb to escape after grabbing the medals. Always a good little trick there. Hey, Potashu. So you can milk this phase a little bit. It's got the 2 weapons that come out of the sides for each cycle. The weapon can be one of, I think, 4 different things. Here you have these rails with the spear bullets. Then you have the like the washing machine bullet, the green washing machine bullets. You have the missiles that are coming out. Ideally, you want to end this phase just like that. You want to have the green washing machine bullet weapon out, so that when you take out the phase, you can get the bullets to cancel in the medals there. Guess what he optimized. So he actually optimized that. That's an intentional death, I believe, because he's going to be milking out this boss. Or maybe he won't. We'll see. I'm just calling it a washing machine bullets because it's like the weapon is kind of spinning around. I don't know. Guess he probably isn't going to do much bomb milking. Maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see what he does. Yep, here we go. So, sets the bomb to the side to make sure he doesn't damage the core too much. The best way to go about getting these bosses is to try to do things that are going to give you a set amount of damage so that you know what HP you're dealing with the boss, since you don't have health bars here. And the bosses do have quite a lot of HP. So is he gonna take another death? Nope, he's going for the kill now. Makes sense. He probably wants to stay at a pretty healthy amount of lives. Just easily tap dodges that last barrage of bullets. Okay, that didn't... yeah, that was not intentional. But he saved the medals. I don't think that was intentional. It looked like he got a little too close. Wow. That was a close dodge. Any bombs there? Must have been afraid. I didn't see the threat that well. Alright, he's probably gonna get a full bomb here. Or, no, not quite yet. Here he'll get it. There he gets it. Upgrades the partial bomb to a full bomb there. Look at those revenge bullets, just forcing him to bomb there. Sticking to the side of the screen, uses a partial bomb. Starts from the very edge of the screen and just works his way over. Safest way to do that. With the revenge bullets, you really need to make use of the screen space more. Alright, he's weakening the boss here and going for the kill. Perfect. Sits over the boss to collect the medals instantly. And so the faster you destroy this mid-boss, the longer this following section will ensue. This is the same case for the other mid-bosses in the game. If you kill them early, you get an extra section with enemies to potentially get points from. This, not that more lucrative to kill that mid-boss early here, because these planes, there's only one or two coming out at a time, and they have to crash the ground until they give out their item. It's a unique item in that regard, or unique enemy in that regard. Revenge bullets, forcing a partial bomb. There's a partial bomb. Uses it one again. Weakens the side there. Has no lard. Grab some lard. Nice. Grabbing some more lard. And another death. Saves the medals, barely. And may have been an intentional death, I'm really not sure. Didn't look like it though, the way he died. Nice hurting there. That was really good. He found the gap in the revenge bullets there really nicely. It's hard to do. I would imagine it's hard to do anyway. It's a lot easier to do without the revenge bullets, that's for sure. But you need to find a, you do need to find a gap in there. Okay, I like what he did here. He used the bomb early on, takes out the side weapon, and looks like he's just kind of waiting this out because the plane rush, the following plane rush, the mid-sized plane rush after this, like I was saying earlier. The longer you take in the mid-bosses, or the shorter, it dictates how long you do the next section before the next set piece background or whatever. Because I think the map is just laid out for a certain portion here. Looks like you're gonna let the boss come to the very end here. Get it parked in position. I hardly ever do this when I play, but that's pretty cool. Because in the other modes, you want to take out the mid boss early because the plane rush is pretty lucrative for score. But I'm pretty sure he just didn't want to deal with that plane rush at all due to the revenge bullets and how fast those mid-sized planes rush down. So this is a crazy section. The key to this section is using partial bombs. It's definitely the way to do it. You don't want to come into this section with full bombs. You're going to be missing out on a lot of score because you're just going to get trapped by bullets and you're going to be forced to use a full bomb. And Momo's bomb lasts for a while and you wouldn't be able to get quite a few points. Metal slips off the middle of the screen there, bottom middle of the screen it generated. Takes a death there. Now he's bombing to just survive this onslaught here. Really busy section. One of the busiest sections of the game right there. Nice dodge. Nice, gets through there. Ooh, couldn't dodge that. So he's taking deaths here and whatnot. I'm not sure how intentional they are, but when he doesn't have any bombs and he dies, like, it's essentially okay because he's gonna be getting 2 bombs back. And I'm sure he's going to be trying to use those 2 bombs at spots that are pretty much mandatory to use them. I think there probably is a lot of there probably is places where an unintentional death though is going to be really costly. But since I'm not fully familiar, it's hard for me to know. But yeah, I mean, bombs are pretty essential during this part. Yeah. As Julian Jalapeno mentioned, it probably was intentional there. Comes into this boss with a full bomb. Definitely good to, always good to do that. Specifically, probably to survive this phase here. This is a really brutal phase. Not as much in the first loop. This isn't any different than the first loop here, or the like a regular mode run right now. Okay, this is the easy pattern to dodge, and how's it going, TSCJ? Nice to see you. Just checking out the MorceauFeve run. Toppled Mr. Dell. Pretty exciting. By about 35 million points, as you know. Finally checking it out. Figured why not. I did a D-Rust Momo run and I got I did like 360 million. Got a 1cc barely. And then I decided to check the leaderboard, and I saw this run. I don't know. Like I have no idea, Julian, but I'll have to decide that after I do 1.0. Manpuku does look fun though. So it's always a good strategy to try to make that cannon go fully around. If you can make it go fully around. Ooh. Okay, looks like he's probably just doing that to melt, I guess. Let's see if he uses these bombs. Okay, no. That death probably wasn't intentional, but hey, maybe it was. It's really hard to tell because there's so much. Because there's so many times that you need bombs to keep surviving. Stage 5. I know from experience, dying on this section coming into this section without bombs can be kind of stressful. So I used a bomb there. If he wouldn't have had a bomb there, like, he would have had to risk trying to get those medals, and at the same time he probably would have died from the revenge bullets there, because those revenge bullets were just brutal right there. So it looks like that previous death was probably intentional. Really hard to tell, makes it hard to commentate. Because only Marceau here knows which deaths are intentional and unintentional. Well, we can speculate pretty decently, but having not played the mode, I can't say for sure on any of them. Man, these revenge bullets, that's brutal. Forces a bomb once again. Another forced bomb. Those revenge bullets just so nasty. On top of the fact that those tanks there actually have a pretty deadly attack. Alright, on to the satellite section here. So, one little nice thing to know about this section is that the middle satellites are the ones you typically will be going for score for. Not typically going to bother with the satellites on the very side, because to get points from them you need to scroll the screen all the way to the left or to the right. You won't get the medals to generate if you kill them when you're not fully scrolled on the side. Ooh, partial bomb. Okay, he's using those partial bombs really nicely there. Those partial bomb on those beneath those turrets. Yeah, I think it just has something to do with the like the center of the enemy being on the playfield. If the enemies aren't on the playfield, they won't give you medals when they die. A lot of revenge bullets here. Uses a partial, grabs another partial right there. That's important. That's important. So he used a partial there to go around, but then he had another one. There's a partial right there as well. It's very important to look out for the partial bombs that he's picking up, because in this mode, there's going to be partial bombs like on the ground. These turrets here, when you destroy them with a large shot, I know that they give you a partial bomb item. Very important to watch out for where he picks up the partial bomb items, because that's part of the routing. That's part of the hard routing of this run. Having a partial bomb basically is a get-out-of-jail-free card from being trapped by bullets. Don't even need a full bomb. All you need is a partial, because you just rush right through the cloud of bullets with it. Here's another nasty section here. See how he handles it. Comes to the other side. Nice dodge. Yes, he did. He did time it out. He brought it to the very end and let it part. Stage 4 mid-boss. sure did. Alright, just doing a little bit of scoring here. You see these miniature tanks leaving down the partial bombs. He's already got a partial. Now he used a partial right there, and then he grabbed the partial right beneath the cannon. Because once again, when you destroy ground targets with a large shot, I think probably all of them give you a partial bomb item if you do that. Really good to know. Really good to keep that in mind if you're doing this run. That knowledge can be pretty important for the normal mode too, but only if you're out of bombs and you really need to survive under last life or something like that. But Manpuku mode here, definitely a bit more strict in that regard. You guys can hear me all right. I turned up the gain on my microphone a little bit. Alright, just hugging the top of the screen there, grabbing lard, preparing for this section. Got the return bullets from those popcorn planes. Partial. So this is a section where it's really important to pick up the partial bombs and reuse them. He takes a death, so now he's going to be forced to use full bombs. Not going to be able to capitalize on the score here as much. The best thing you can do is try to kill these mid-sized planes with a large shot, and then as the bullets are approaching you, use the bomb so that you can at least get the medals, get the kill for the medals, grab the medals, and then use the bomb. So he handled that pretty well. He's got max stock of 5 lives. It's 152 million here is pretty good score. I mean, it's damn good. It's world record. But one other thing to keep in mind, Dell, who's the previous record holder for this, he was the first one to route out the full route here, Manpuku mode 1.01. He was the first one to do it. He came out of stage 1 with 17 million, and I believe he went for the kill on the boss before he destroyed the before he killed all the parts. Just simply put, I can't describe it that well. He didn't wait till the very end though. All right. This attack is dodgeable, but you really gotta stay focused. He used his partial bomb there because I think he just figured he might as well use it. Yep, so he takes a death there. That death was probably intentional, honestly. Because he didn't have any bombs, so he's going to have to die at some point here. He probably wanted the bomb for that right there. So that he could do the damage on this next phase with that bomb. I think that's the reason why he took that death. So you get up close with the large shot there. Ooh. You could have bombed that. Damn. Yeah, you kind of gotta just stay in the zone for that double green ring pattern. I can sometimes dodge the second loop version of it, but not really. I can only dodge it for like maybe 8 seconds if I'm lucky. That's what I mean by sometimes dodge it. It usually wrecks me. Sometimes sometimes you do fuck up the double ring pattern in the first loop though. It can definitely happen. So he's taking this boss fight's kind of going as expected, I think, for the most part. This attack here, it doesn't. That attack there, it doesn't actually aim on you with the bullets directly. It kind of does like an off-center aim, so you can get into an angle, and then the boss won't correct itself. I always like that. I always kind of like that attack for that reason. See, he's kind of like in an angle here where boss doesn't bother to fix it. There's a couple off-center type of attacks in the game like that. And some of them are harder to do than others. Taking it nice and easy here. Doesn't even go for yeah, his loop 2 scoring is going to be better. 158 million out of the first loop. We're looking at 336 million, I think, what he has. What he gets, and he nails it. Let's see how it goes here. So I'll start the second loop. This is where it gets really crazy. Oh, nice. I think he's destroying those popcorn at the top of the screen to cancel out the revenge bullets. That's pretty smart. He's actually probably doing that with a lot of these enemies. I think that's why he's hugging the top of the screen here, for safety. If I had to take a guess on that. You can seal the bullets on those trains. Or no, I think... Did he seal those? It was either the... Well, he got medals from the train, so he clearly sealed the bullets on those last trains there. He would not have gotten medals if he killed the train too early, because you kind of need like the majority of the train to be on screen to get those medals to come out. All right, he has a partial bomb to handle this. He just doesn't even bother breaking one of the side turrets there. Understandable. Ooh, almost got hit by that. Partial. Use the partial to weaken the mid-sized plane there. Oh my god. That was quite the burst of bullets there. When you weaken those mid-sized planes, after the hatch is open, the more you weaken them, the more that they have like a really dense like spread pattern. You can actually take advantage of that and milk that spread pattern in a couple places in the game. I actually like to do it because it's one way to get the most slowdown out of the game at once. Okay, he's breaking the two side parts immediately. Okay. That forces the middle hatch to come out. Huh. No suicide bullets from the middle hatch planes there. For suicide, revenge bullets, return bullets. And he just goes for a clean kill on this boss. It's not bad. That's a good way to do it, honestly. It's a good, safe way to do that boss. I should consider doing it like that, maybe with, maybe I could do it like that with, like, Rock Mateer or something. Even though this is Manpuku mode, there are strats that will apply to the other modes as well. Oops. That seemed unintentional. But he didn't have any bombs, so it's always okay. If he doesn't have any bombs and he dies, it's generally okay, because since his scoring is so constant, he's keeping the lives up decently. He maybe could have dodged that. Looks like he just kind of went for it. Yeah, he's got enough lives right now, so it's okay. Oh, forced the bomb. Nothing else you can do there. Left with a partial, you'll probably use that nicely to take out the mid boss. Ooh, that oh man, the revenge bullets from those planes is brutal. Well, you have a double ring there. Double ring slow bullets. Yeah, he does. It's I think he's got like a 350 million score or something in 1.01. For normal mode. Not, I'm assuming you're asking about non-Manpuku. I believe he does. Oh, nothing. I mean, what else? He can't do anything else there. Nothing else to do. I'm interested to see how this pans out. He just bombs. Usually a good idea to bomb here. You actually get decent, you actually get a somewhat decent milk here, so the bombing's not that bad. Yeah, I wonder too. That'd be kind of nice. He's probably relieved he got this score though. Maybe he'll keep pressing it. Who knows? But the guy does have a Twitter account, so that at MorceauFeve597, you can feel free to say good job to him or something if you want to. After you watch this. For anyone who's watching this. Yeah, I'd like to see Dell come back, that'd be great. I'm not sure if he's aware that his score has been beaten yet. He must be though, it's been like a week and a half or something. Ooh, that was... That's fine, I don't think any bombs, so... Seals the bullets here, so yeah, bullet sealing, for those who aren't familiar. In shmups, in a lot of cases, when you are close to enemies, enemies won't fire at you. It's like a bullet sealing radius. A lot of shmups use a bullet sealing. It goes as far back as Xevious as a shmup mechanic. Some shmups are kind of cruel, where they'll have like enemies that don't have sealable bullets, and enemies that do have sealable bullets. Then you gotta memorize which ones you can seal or not. I think this game has enemies that do have sealable, non-sealable as well. Ooh, that was nice right there. See how he misdirected that last attack? That was pretty smart. I like that. He needed he needed some space to the very top of the screen though to pull that off, but that was a really nice strategy. I like that. I've never seen that before. Never seen that before. It's nice. I'm gonna have to steal that. That was some good shit. That was some good shit right there. So here he is, sealing bullets. Ooh, we got sniped from the back. By the little pig man. That was brutal. Sniped by the pig sniper. Yeah, you need space to pull that off. Okay, so this is a pretty busy section in any mode. See how he handles it here. Yep. That just coupled with the revenge bullets there from the miniature tanks. Just nothing else you could do but bomb. And there again, look at that. Just nothing else you can do there. If you're killing stuff, there's really nothing you can do except use your bomb. Partial or full bomb. Using his partial bombs to come out of danger, he couldn't save himself there though. That was unintentional. But once again, since he was using partial bombs, he comes back with full bombs. The worst kind of death is having full bombs and then dying. And losing medals at the same time. That'd be the worst type of death, probably. He's gonna get the one up here. Doesn't let it come out of the screen because it was so low. Coming up on the next really busy. Well, the whole latter half of this stage is really busy. Important to watch the partial bombs and bomb usage and positioning too if he's going to be doing any dodging. But there's going to be so many revenge bullets. It's going to be forced. First forced bomb. That was a little early. You probably would have preferred to use that a little bit later to take out that maybe to weaken that mid-size, the large plane there. Nice. So the revenge bullets, they are aimed, so you can bide your time a bit. Hey Andre versus World. On Steam, Steam has a good number of shmups nowadays. You can kind of get into the genre. I do recommend Jamestown as a nice one. I recommend, let's see here. Wolf Flame. That game is pretty nice. I recommend Twin Tiger Shark. I believe that's on Xbox Live only. Twin Tiger Shark, I think it's called. Crimson Clover is always a cool one. I'm not sure if that's the best for the beginners. Eschatos is a good one. There's a lot of them on Steam. And some of them should be pretty cheap too. So you can just kind of get in without spending too much money. What are some other good ones? Actually, I'm gonna pull up my Steam library if I could here. I don't have Steam up right now. But I'm sure some other people can make some recommendations. Steam is a good place to start. I also recommend Blue Wish for getting into bullet hells. You can try Blue Wish Resurrection. That's a free game. Blue Wish Resurrection. It's a free game. Pretty fun. That was actually one of the first bullet hells I played after I tried some of the initial bullet hells. That was one of the first I played. Ooh. So that death, I believe, is intentional. He's gonna be doing a little bit of milking here. He's gonna get some good milking going on. Look at this. Okay, that bomb hits square around the middle of the boss. Important to note how much damage he's doing here. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. I like to see those dodges. That's how it always makes me happy to see that people dodge that. Nice. That was well played. Yeah, yeah, like say for example Muchi-Sama and Crimson Clover, they do have novice modes, and don't feel bad about using them, like, cause they're just there to ease you in and get you comfortable with you know, seeing a lot of bullets on screen. Like, they're just there to make new players feel welcome. Like, you shouldn't feel bad about playing novice modes if you're new to the genre, especially if you're new to the genre. And you'll probably be able to, once you'll be able to beat the novice, you know, you can move on to the other modes, or you can just jump into the other modes too. But trying to get too upset about dying a lot. Just try to learn from your mistakes. The best to your ability, and also use stage selects or training modes too, if you're running into a wall doing regular runs, and also have fun using training mode. That's a lot of good advice I could give about getting into the genre. Oh, nice! You were at Hei and Akihabara. Cool. That's pretty awesome. Watching those players would inspire one, I would imagine. You find players in arcades, a lot of them are, well, some of them are really good, especially okay, so back to the commentary here. So that was pretty well played. I wasn't focusing too much on that. But bombing this mid-boss immediately is always a good strategy. He uses it as partial as well. He's going to take out the boss here, I think. The lard. Ooh, nice dodge there. Nice misdirect. Ooh, I like that. I like that actually right there. Ah, the smoking. Smoking in Japan. That death was probably intentional. You need bombs for this next section, just straight up. If you die, if you come here with no bombs, you really get on a bad rhythm, and you have the potential of dropping your metal chain as well. Oh, Ebisend is smoke free. That's nice. It's such a. I'd imagine that's probably a good idea with the smaller venues. I mean, it's probably just logical. Otherwise, people would just be like suffocating. So yeah, rinse and repeat these forced bombs and whatnot. See how he handles this. Got a partial. So you look, he's got partial bombs on the screen here. Grabbing them. Got still another partial. I think he wanted to use a partial bomb there. Maybe not. Maybe he wanted to get that score there. Actually, you know what? I think that death was intentional because because that death allowed him to get the points from those mid tanks. Also, he was able to use the bomb on the side of this boss, which is a really good strategy. I really like that. It's a lot more. It's very reliable. On top of that, this is exactly what he did in the first loop too. He used the bomb on the side, and this makes it a lot easier, I think, just to time it out and bring it to the back. Bum, bum, bum. You actually get to hear the full boss music here, because he's letting a time out. The key change on the music there. Do, 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 do. You go to Mikado for Muchi Muchi Pork, cool. This is exactly what he did in the first loop. And boom! That's pretty awesome. Full bomb coming. I'd like to see some pictures of the Mikado arcade. I wonder if we can look up some pictures of that. Oh no, they took it out? Aw, man. Come on. Come on. Pork seems like the great game to make some okay money in the arcade. It's just... it's too bad. Ooh, that's not... oh boy, he dropped medals there. He didn't. He saved it. Nice. Sometimes it seems like you drop the medals, but you'll be surprised sometimes the medals do stay working. So, always a bomb is good here. These yellow capsules, they have a really quick aimed attack. Brutal. Like, I can't even tell what the hell is inside of those yellow capsules. Are those, like, pig fetuses? Hey, Burry. Catching the end of this world record viewing here. Well, not the end quite yet. Still got another stage to go. Ooh, okay, that death. Still okay, because he didn't have bombs. Actually, probably intentional there. A lot of the deaths are planned in this mode. It's kind of what you need to do for this mode. Because bombs are so essential for getting a good rhythm going here. Like the worst thing, because the worst thing about dying in a spot like the worst place you can die is like the worst times you can die is when like a big meddling section is coming up, and it's like trying to explain it. It's hard to get in my thoughts here. Like there are definitely spots that are just not good to die. Takada Nobawa. That is a good name. Okay. Nice. That was a good cancel there. That was really well. That was a very well played cancel. All right. What you want to do here is kind of hope that the boss doesn't trap you. The movement is. I think you can influence it a little bit. I think the boss does kind of chase you around, but it's also kind of random. But you gotta want to hope you don't get trapped. Okay, that was well played. Very well played there. Dude knows his boss HP right there. Very well. That was just not too much to say about that. Just he kicked its ass pretty nicely. Okay, killing his enemies at the top of the screen once again. Really good strat because he's sealing the he's making it so those bullets don't even come out, the revenge bullets. Definitely a great strategy. Ooh, he wanted to use another partial there probably, but it's okay. See, I think that was an unintentional death, so that actually forced him to bomb right there. I think it forced him to bomb a little bit earlier, where he would have preferred to. So that was a death that really messed him up here. What he really would have preferred here is to use partial bombs to metal up on this section, because there are partial bombs available here, all throughout the ground. So you can kind of go through and keep on saving yourself and continue to get medals. But that death was a bad one. That cost him points for sure. But now he's back to using partial bombs because he used his full bombs. Used partial right there. Got all the partials down here. Whoa! A lot of partial bombing going on here. It's essential. Essential to survival. Partials, more partials. I don't know. I think he wanted to use one there. Those lasers can really catch you off guard. They just come so quickly. Alright, this should be another pretty busy section here. A lot of bombing. He definitely wants to use the lard on these satellites because there's going to be a partial bomb beneath them if he does that once again. Nice preemptive, nice anticipation of the laser there. This is really good scoring. Grabs a partial, uses another partial, gets another partial in the last turret, and he comes into this fight with one partial. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see how he handles this here. You can generate partials here from these ground enemies using lard. It's one of the best ways to survive this ongoing. Doing that cutback there is really challenging with this boss, especially on the loop. But here he's just trying to make sure he survives. I think is the most important part here, and that he doesn't drop medals. That mid boss is super dangerous in any mode. Okay, so check it out. There's the crazy spread. Not much you could do there. Saves the medals. This is just one of the busiest sections of the whole game. You have to bomb. Approaching 300 million. He just beat his PB, so he's probably a little bit nervous now because he knows he has a world record run on his hands. Uses the partial there. Ooh, using a partial there. That's going to be a great way to consistently beat that mid boss. I should try to remember that because I've been having a really lot of difficulty keeping medals there. If you can use a partial, they'll help guarantee it. Wow, how did he get that medal? Holding out as long as you can here. Just an extremely busy section. I liked using the partial bomb there. I think I'm gonna have to steal that strat, steal that idea. Because if you have full bombs, like it's not a good look for that mid boss because he's likely gonna run into it and you're not gonna get the cancel. And the mid-boss doesn't even have that much health to begin with. He has like kind of a lot and kind of not at the same time. He has kind of like a medium amount, mid-boss amount.
Nice dodges there.
This section isn't too busy, so it looks like you'll be able to manage the revenge bullets decently enough. Once again, using the lard on the mid-sized turrets there, getting the partial bomb. So important. Like when you're out of bombs and you're collecting partial bombs, like you effectively have a new mechanic, a new survival mechanic available to you. Because the temporary invincibility is so strong, so useful, and it's not like it's like 3 frames of invincibility. Like you get like a second of invincibility typically off of a partial bomb. It's enough to just zip right through a undodgeable block of bullets. It's really nice of Yagua to have given us that ability in this game. Yeah, it's like a leapfrog technique. Oh my god, nice dodge there. I couldn't even track that. Nice partial. This is another section where partial bombing is very important to see. You have the ground segment here going diagonally. That's where you're going to be picking up your partials. Just kind of keep that. Keep that in the back of your mind, in the background, and keep on grabbing those partials as you try to take out the mid-sized planes with a large shot. So yeah, just taking full advantage of the bomb icons in the ground. That's what this run is all about. Alright, and he's now at the milking section. Looks like he doesn't want to spend too much time here. I don't blame him. Like, that can get pretty rough. It's just RNG for where those mid-sized planes are going to appear. This is really tricky to dodge. See if you can do it. He might just... I think it'd be better if he didn't die here, but looks like he didn't even... Looks like that was intentional. I don't think he was trying to dodge it. He was trying for a second, but then he didn't even move again. I don't know. In any case, it sets him up for the boss. So the reason he gets close here with the large shot is because you do more damage up close due to an invisible aura surrounding your ship. It's kind of more like at the front of your attack of the large shot. It's an invisible aura near the front and to the kind of to the sides, I think, to your ship as well. It does, like, I think 1.5 the amount of damage. 1.5 times the amount of damage the normal large shot would do. It might even do 2 times damage. It's really good. So he's using the aura here. He's getting heavy damage right there. Really important to do that. That's why you'll see me and people point blank with the large shot a lot of times to get the damage. Anyway, he has 332 million. He has the world record in the bag. He fucking nailed it. Like, his rhythm through these last 2 stages was near perfect. He didn't have a moment. I think he only had like maybe 1 or 2 moments where he was kind of in a really bad position. Oh, what? Nice. He got through those bullets twice. He was just trying to die there on purpose. So at this point, he's just milking out this attack. He pretty much has this in the bag at this point. I don't think he dropped medals in the loop, actually. So that was also pretty impressive. I don't remember seeing that. Yeah, this is pretty much in the bag here. Looks like he's, yeah, he's trying to get some extra points here. I think he knows the boss is low on HP. I think he just wants to try to get the clear, too, at this point. But I think I only saw, from what I can tell, there was only maybe only a few spots, maybe 2 or 3 spots where he was off rhythm. And by off rhythm, I mean dying at a weird spot, or usually it's just like dying at a weird spot or not having bombs at a certain spot. Because it's like, yeah, there it is. 340. I don't know why I suck at remembering scores. I always tend to like round down or round up or something. 340 million. I think I tweeted that it was like 330 though. Alright, so that round was pretty nuts. It kind of took it out. It actually took some out of me just commentating and watching that. Holy shit. Ugh. Goodness gracious.